And our top winners for Best in Beauty and Facial Sheet Masks are coming up in a couple minutes. Gotta look at the others first. In the, well, it was there, I had it, so I tried it pile, was the Chin Lift Sculpting Sheet Mask from Wishful. I would not recommend this. I don't know if they even have it anymore. The peppermint scent wasn't bad. It was just up underneath and constricting and miserable, and no, never again. Although not a face mask, we tossed it in here. This was a hand mask by Aquaphor. It was obviously not a unisex size. I had on one, Jeff had on one. He could barely get it on his hand. I think they could do better about making these in size for men to use. Yeah, they deserve to use a hand mask too. Yeah. I'm Cherry Blossom, and I think this is made by Tony Moly. And I gotta tell ya, the scent was like cough syrup. And it was sticky afterwards, to the point where I had to go wash my face. Kind of defeats the purpose. MZ Skin. This came in 2 parts, so that made the application a little easier. And there was not really a scent, so her allergies appreciated that. But it left such a tacky residue afterwards that I tried to tough it out. I waited a good 30 minutes to see if it would absorb. It didn't. I had to go wash my face. Again, kind of defeats the purpose of a mask if you have to wash it off. Next, from Revolution Beauty, we had a peel-off mask. And we're going to put in a clip of that peel-off process. Yuck! Anne has tried a peeling mask. I don't like the looks of this. She looks like a snake, ready to molt. Yuck! I'm leaving! Oh, that feels not nice on the skin, but the snakes would be happy. Ay, caramba. Interesting. Skin feels somewhere between soft and gooey. Also at the bottom of the barrel, Nesco Skin Face Mask, Rose Quartz Antioxidant. I think I looked up the price on this. It was $37. It was gloopy. It was messy. It felt nice enough once you got it on. It's just a very gloopy, gloppy, glumpy. Nope. No prize for this one. Would not recommend. And $37 for one mask? Yuck. And a Master Lab mask from Tony Moly. Unfortunately, this one had a very medicinal scent, which was a big turnoff. And so this is the Intense Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid mask. And no, I tried it, but no prize for this one. Moving into the 3rd place winners, we have another hand mask that we tossed in here. This is from Sephora. It is Cucumber. And we scored it low because it's only a lady's size. It would not fit Jeff's hand. And as I said earlier, it should be able to fit a man's hand. Why not? So this one scored higher into our 3rd place category. because the scent was more pleasant than the other one. Third place for the Lorella Turmeric O2 Bubble Face Mask. I gotta say, this was a surprise. I was not expecting it to be quite so foamy. Yeah, she looked like she was foaming at the mouth. But it did have a nice fruit scent, so third place ribbon for this one. And third place for the Lemon Lorella mask. Was this hydrating? No, this was brightening. Third place. Third place for Tony Moly's I'm Honey, mainly because it left a little bit of a tacky residue, but the scent was very nice. There was a very light scent, not overpowering. Third place for Spa Life Strawberry Infused. It was sweet strawberry scent. It was a little on the gloopy side, so third place for this one. It was cute though. Third place for the Sephora Grapefruit. It was a little on the tacky side afterwards, not bad enough that I needed to go wash my face, yet a little on the sticky, icky, tacky side. And I don't know if it really had a grapefruit scent. It smelled good, but it was more of a Sephora scent, if you know what I mean. Third place for this Planist mask. It was refreshing. I will say that about it. It was refreshing. Revolution Beauty Olive Sheet Mask scores a third place. It was good. It was just sometimes a little on the gloopy side that it was hard to get it unfolded. But it was good once you got it unfolded and on. And this was olive. Third place for this peach sheet mask, which I believe was a Revolution Beauty. It had a mild peach scent, and it felt very good once you got it on. Very nice. Third place for this watermelon mask. And we all know I do love me some good watermelon. It's getting third place because it was sticky. It smelled great, but it was sticky. Yeah, I know, watermelon's a fruit. Fruit is sticky, but still, I was not expecting a sticky face mask. But it got third place because it smelled like a nice watermelon. And now moving into our second place winners, Tony Moly Vitamin C Brightening. This was a close call to almost being blue ribbon, but it was just a little on the tacky side afterwards. Not enough to go wash it off, but the tacky did linger longer than what I would prefer. I don't mind waiting 15, 20 minutes for something to absorb, but I'm not sitting around all day. Sweet Chef gets itself a second place ribbon. There was no scent. That was well appreciated. It was cool and refreshing. And actually, I did feel some firming after using this one. So this one almost got itself a blue ribbon, just not quite, because it was a little tacky feeling afterwards. Second place for this one. This was the IDAZ Dermastic Gold Fit Mask. A nice fresh scent. Oh, that's nice. The mask was in two parts, so that made it easy to apply, but it would tear easily. That's not good. No, that's not. So it didn't get a high full score. Second place for it. Second place for two Sephora masks. One was lemon, one was coconut. They were just a little bit tacky residue afterwards. That's too bad. They could have been first place if they didn't have a tacky residue. True. This one, we waged war in the household over this one. Anne and I wanted to give it first place, but Jeff scored it lower, so it wound up in second place. Yeah. This is the Real Beauty, or Real Beauty Vitamin C Brighten and Glow. And that's what it looks like. And now moving into our tough blue ribbon winners, we have 2 from Lorella Beauty, Mango and Avocado. Blue ribbon winners, 5 out of 5 stars. A Ginseng Revolution Beauty sheet mask. Blue ribbon, 5 out of 5 stars. And this cute little fella. Oh, that is a cute one. Very lightly scented, but it stayed place. It wasn't tacky. It was very nice to use. This was the Spa Life Animated Facial Mask Pore Refining Egg White. That's a tongue twister. Yes, it is. That's a cute one. So that's how we ranked the face masks. How about you? Did you try any of these? Let us know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. We appreciate you watching our video. We like to do awards with a country fair theme. That's why we're here with a pig on her head and a cow and a chicken and a sheep over there. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in another video.